The surface test is optional for new service tools. It is mandatory during rerun and for rig crew familiarization. Prior to test, lower the PBL at least one stand below the fluid level. Circulate immediately before dropping the activation ball. Failure to do so might result in shattering of the activation ball post-deactivation, as the cage might be empty. Once the activation ball seats, the tool activates within 250 psi, and fluid is diverted through the ports. The sleeve returns to the closed position when the pumping is stopped, and activates again when pumping is resumed. Drop 2 steel balls, one after the other, make up the connection, and engage the pumps. Once the steel balls seal the ports, increase in pressure is seen. Build pressure rapidly. Record pressure at which the activation ball shears through the seat. The pressure should be used as a benchmark for downhole deactivation of the tool. Remove balls from the cage prior to run-in hole. Do not reuse activation balls. Torque the connection and run-in hole. When encountering a loss zone while drilling ahead, the PBL can be activated. Select the appropriate activation medium and drop into the drill string. Pump down the activation ball at low flow rates so that the SPP is 1000 psi below the tool deactivation pressure. Pumping at higher flow rates or pressure would cause the ball to blow through the seat into the cage. When the ball lands on the seat, the sleeve shifts open. Surface indication is a pressure drop and MWD signal loss when available. 100% of flow is bypassed through the ports. Compare flow rates and SPP with the values prior to PBL activation. As long as the pumping is continuous, the sleeve remains in the open position. The sleeve shifts to the closed position when pumps are off and shifts to open when pumping resumes. Most types of LCM pills, including aggressive pills and cement, can be pumped through the PBL ports. After displacement, pick up the PBL above the top of cement or LCM. The safety feature of the PBL is that whenever the pumps are turned off, the sleeve shifts to the closed position, eliminating U-tube effect and assures well integrity. Circulate with clear drilling fluid 1.5 to 2 times the string volume until the LCM is completely flushed out of the string. Stop pumping once complete. Pick up the steel deactivation balls from the kit box. Drop the first steel ball, and then after 10 to 15 seconds, drop the second ball. Make up drill string. Immediately start pumping after dropping the steel balls at a minimum constant flow rate, as highlighted in the operating instructions. Failure to do so will affect the deactivation. As the steel balls reach the ports, the flow is cut off, creating an immediate increase in SPP. Continue to rapidly build the pressure while pumping at high constant flow rate until a pressure drop is seen. Upon reaching the deactivation pressure, the activation ball shears through the seat and the balls will fall into the ball catcher cage. The MWD signal is now resumed. Once the losses have been cured and the PBL is deactivated, the sleeve returns to the closed position and the flow to the BHA is established. Drilling can now be continued. With the PBL in activated position, the auto-lock feature of the PBL can be used for reverse circulation or to pull out of hole dry. Break string and drop one time, locking ball and pump ball down at a constant flow rate, or SPP, as outlined in the operating instructions. As the locking ball reaches the port, flow through one port is cut off, and an increase in pressure can be noted at the surface. The PBL tool will remain open when pumps are turned off, and the drill string will drain when pull out of hole. Follow the deactivation procedure to unlock the tool. Alternatively, the PBL can be activated with a fast dart. Activation and deactivation of the tool with the fast dart is the same as with the standard ball.